This is a perfect example of how Tim Houston rather stands for corporations than Nova Scotians. He's now trying to go to bat for this Australian mining company called Atlantic Mining Nova Scotia. Now, this mining company has faced multiple fines in the past because it's struggling to follow Nova Scotia's mining laws. Mind you, we put the Mineral Resources Act in place because we currently have over 68 abandoned mines from companies who just come in, take the resources, don't clean up their mess, and leave. Which, as it stands, has cost Nova Scotians over $148 million to start cleaning up these messes. Though Tim Houston didn't really like this act, so back in 2025, he put forward the Making Businesses Easier Act. It supposedly cuts a lot of red tape, including things like low-risk permits. Now, he claimed that this was supposed to save Nova Scotians $800,000 annually, but he failed to say that was for the corporations, not Nova Scotians. Getting back to the Atlantic Mining Nova Scotia, back in April, they were given approval to continue the work from 2023 to process the roughly 3 million tons of stockpile they have sitting on their servers at the mining site in Moose River. This will generate temporary jobs and a small amount of revenue. This is not the only project this company wants to do. This company wants to do a 15-mile stream gold project. It has a laundry list of things this project will include. Cover a wide area. Because of this range, they fall under at least 2 types of environmental impact assessments. Of course, they already came out with a list of issues this kind of project will cause. Now, for time's sake, I'm not going to go over all of them, but I'll just cover the categories. First, we have fish and fish habitats. Because this project is going through a lot of wetlands, there's also concerns on the impact it will have on the birds in the area. Now, of course, there's also the major concerns on the impact these mining sites will have on the indigenous people in their land. It's not just the land either, it's the health, social, and economic conditions as well. Of course, we can't forget about the impact it will have on the indigenous people's spiritual, physical, and cultural heritage. Now, these impact assessments are done by the federal government, so as much as he wants to, Tim Houston can't just ignore them. But he's trying to push the process along as fast as he can, ignoring what he can. A lot of people can argue that this kind of project would bring tons of jobs and revenue. If one has confidence in this job, you will want to make sure it follows laws and procedures to the letter. But that wouldn't be the premiere that we know. But like always, this is what's going on, and I'm very curious to know, what are your thoughts about this in the comments down below.